My next guest is going to be competing at UFC 258 on February 13th against Polyana Viana. It's Mallory Martin back here on the program. Mallory, how's it going?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing well. It's good to see you back in action. I was talking off air about this. You fought last in August. Here we are talking about a fight in February. Was this the right amount of time off, or are you trying to get in there a little bit sooner?
It was the right amount of time off. I did have a little surgery on my meniscus in between, so it was just the right amount of time to heal, recover, and then jump back into camp and get back into it.
Let's talk about your last fight. What a win that was over Hannah Cyphers. One of my favorite parts of that fight was the ending, where you just see how emotional you were after the fight. I know how much it meant to you. This is something we talked about with the injuries and just everything you've had to go through just getting to the UFC. How special was that moment, getting that first UFC victory?
Oh, it was really special, and it meant a lot to me. And yeah, I just kind of let all my emotions out with it because it was a hard camp, and it was a long camp. I had like a 14-week camp, so I got a couple injuries, and I was going through some, other stuff. So it was great to get in there and overcome adversity and get the win.
Awesome. And how are you feeling this time around? Because I know, one of the things we talked about, I think, in a couple interviews ago was just how much you fought through injuries. Are you relatively healthy heading into this fight? I know fighter's not 100%, but it sounds like things are going well.
No, everything's so great. Like, I was just thinking today at training, like, man, it feels great to be, like, healthy, like, no injuries. I'm 3 weeks out from a fight. I'm ready to go, so just got to keep staying there and get to the fight.
Yeah, and let's talk about your opponent here, Polyana Viana, 11-4 record. What do you know about her? How do you feel like you match up against her here?
I feel like I match up really well against her. She's kind of tall, lanky. She is a jiu-jitsu kind of player. Her stand-up is decent. Yeah, I think she's kind of slow. I'm going to be able to pick her apart on the feet and get my takedown. She kind of submits to the takedown, so she doesn't really defend the takedown much. So I expect to get to the ground and be on top and play my game and look to get my hand raised at the end. Good
stuff. Training camp, who are you getting to work with this time around? Who have been some of your main training partners?
We got killers in the gym right now. So right now it's me, Shauna, Montana. We're all in camp. And then we also have JJ Aldrich.
Yeah.
She's in camp. And we have Rose too. So.
Oh, awesome. Okay. Yeah. Rose is in there. That's great.
Yeah. In the gym, sparring, training, so it's been a very great camp, and I've improved a lot, and we've all improved, and it's just great to have all these girls at high level in the gym working with each other.
Yeah, and it seems like that's sort of changed over the last year. I noticed a lot more women's MMA fighters are coming to your gym training. Shauna's one of them, for example, and she had a huge win in her last fight, by the way. That was really cool to see her get that upset. Because she was, how big of an underdog was she? She was like the biggest underdog, I think, on that card.
The big underdog, yeah. I think overall, like, ever.
Yeah. Oh, no, it was nuts. Yeah.
Yeah, she came to our gym, I think, almost about a year and a half ago.
Yeah.
And just when she got here, she needed a lot of improvement, and by the time like now, she's great. She's improved so much, and I'm really happy for her. And she's improving me as well. We help each other. I help her with the ground stuff, and she helps me with my striking, and we equally help each other out a lot.
Yeah, iron sharpens iron, as they say, right? And a couple of those names you mentioned, including Shauna, including Montana, have fights coming up, so it's probably good that you guys are all getting ready at the same time, right?
Yeah, last camp it went Shauna, me, Montana, and now this camp it goes me, Shauna, Montana.
There you go. Okay, that's cool.
AJ's right after us too. I think she's like 2 weeks after Montana, maybe a week.
Nice. Okay, that's good. You mentioned Rose Namajunas. Are you getting to work with her at all, or is she just in the gym?
Yeah, she's in the gym. She's sparring. She's training. She's rolling. She's doing her thing. I don't think she has anything coming up, but she's in there. She's working, improving with us, and helping us as well get ready for our fights.
Yeah, what's that like, having a former champ in the gym? Someone that you can pick her brain. I mean, she's fought at the highest level. She's still the only one to really, destroy Joanna Jędrzejczyk. I mean, that was such a huge win when she won the title. What have you learned from her so far, just getting to work with her?
Just her mentality. She just takes it one day at a time. And yeah, she's just very easygoing, and I kind of look up to that. It's just fighting is just fighting. You still have a life outside of it, and that's how she kind of has a mentality of, so it's cool.
Good stuff. The weight cut, I'm sure, is going well. I mean, you don't have to cut much weight anyways, right? So I'm sure it's going pretty good.
Yeah, it'll be a good one.
Piece of cake.
Easy.
Who's going to be in your corner for this fight?
It's gonna be Peter, Aaron, and my striking coach Sean.
Nice. Madden, right?
Yes.
Yes, gotcha. Yeah, underrated striking coach, by the way. He's one of the best out there, so that's good.
Yeah, he my game a lot, and I'm very happy to work with him.
Okay, that's good. How's the fight playing out on the 13th? How do you envision the fight playing out?
I think I'm gonna put her against the cage and kind of smother her there, and look to play my game. I'm gonna try to take her down and either get the TKO or the submission.
Good stuff. In terms of where this win would put you in the division, have you thought about that yet? Because obviously she has a lot of experience, pretty decent name in the division. I'm sure that would sort of get you closer and closer to those rankings, right?
Yeah. A win over her is a good name, and it's going to put me where I kind of want to be, where I'm going to get another opponent who also has a good name, and then just keep the ball rolling. And, it doesn't matter like who, whatever, I just want to get this win and then look at the next.
Yeah, and I assume if you come out of this relatively healthy, plan is to probably get him back in there pretty soon, just to keep the momentum going, kind of like your last fight where you had that big win.
Yeah, I would like to at least fight 3 more times this year, so or at least 3 times this year. So hopefully, just maybe take a couple weeks off and then get right back into camp and start it again.
You didn't. I'm trying to remember your fight with Hannah. That wasn't on Fight Island, or was it? I was trying to remember.
No, it was in Vegas.
Okay,
this
gotcha.
Fight was on Fight Island, but then they switched it up on us, so it's in Vegas as well.
Which is not bad, because then you don't have all that travel time, right? Like Fight Island, I'm sure is a cool experience, but then you got to factor in all the travel time and the quarantining and all that. It's a little bit more difficult, right?
I was like, oh, sick, we're going to Fight Island, but then I was kind of like, seems like it's going to be a lot,
Mm-hmm.
Other than, just travel and then fighting at different times than we're normal too. So it just takes all that factor out and just fly to Vegas and fight.
Yeah, a lot easier. Downtime, what's that looking like? What are you watching on TV right now? Anything interesting or doing anything cool, outside the cage while you're not training?
I just got a dog.
Oh, cool. Awesome.
So she's like 4 months old now, and I go on lots of walks with her and just spend a lot of time with her. And overall, yeah, I've just been hanging out and resting in between training sessions. I did start watching a show on Netflix, The Night Stalker.
Okay. Yeah, I've heard of it. Is it good?
Yeah, it's pretty good. I think I have 1 more episode, but I definitely binge watched it.
Okay. Well, we got the Mallory Martin recommendation. I'll have to go check it out and see what happens. Tell me about this dog though. Is that difficult? Having a dog while you're training? Do you have to I guess leave it at home and then when you're done training, go walk it? How does that work? Because it's like having a kid, right?
Yeah, we actually got her 2 weeks before Duran's fight in December.
Oh, okay.
And I registered her as an emotional sport dog too, so I was able to fly with her and bring her to Vegas for his fight and stuff like that. And yeah, she does really good. I just kind of keep her in my room so that she's not chewing up everything in the house.
Right.
And yeah, she just chills at home in between training, and then I come home and take her out and hang out with her.
Yeah, it's such a bonus having a pet. I don't have a dog, I have a cat, but still, it's it's nice to have someone else around to it just brightens up your day, right?
Yeah, she makes me a lot of happy.
That's good. Mallory, looking forward to this fight. It's coming up here, UFC 258, February 13th, day before Valentine's Day. Just remind people where they can find you on social media, and if you got any sponsors or shout outs, I'll give you the last word.
Just Mallory Martin on everything, and just thanks to my team and my training partners. That's all I got to say.